Hey everyone, Crypto Billy here with Billy Goat Tales, and today is another edition of Motivational Mindset. What do I do here? A 5 to 8 minute video. I try to give you a topic that you can think about maybe on your drive to work or whenever you have a pocket of time. Try to give you something to chew on and think about that will help you in your journey of life. Not just your journey of crypto, but your journey of life as well. So today we're going to be talking about the can-do attitude. Can-do. I can tell you that as a young man back in the Army at 18 years old, I didn't know why I was sticking out to my drill sergeants. They made me squad leader right away. I was trying to figure out what they saw in me that I didn't even see in myself. Later on in life, one of the things I figured out, one of the things I concluded was I had a can-do attitude. So in other words, I approached life with a positive attitude, an attitude of, I can do it. I'll find a way. We'll make it happen. Dump it on me and let me be responsible for it. I'll make it happen. I eventually turned this notion into what I call employer mentality versus employee mentality. Being brought up on the farm, everything that we had to do, any obstacle that was in our way, it wasn't up to a system to fix. It wasn't up to other people to fix. It was up to us to fix. So if we're out planting seed and I blow a tire or a piece of the equipment fails, something on the implement fails, I wasn't calling somebody for help. I was assessing the situation and seeing what I needed to do to create a solution to the problem. If that meant grabbing a welder and welding something up, that's what you did. If that meant running back and forth to the barn for different tools, that meant changing the tire, whatever you had to do, you had to do. There wasn't a system that you could call, a network you could call. You have to be able to assess the situation and come up with a solution. And that's why with my employees to this day, I tell them, hey, I can hire anybody to bring me problems. I hired you to bring me solutions, right? You've heard that before. Approaching everything with a can-do attitude. I can get it done. I'll make it happen. We'll find a way. That positive mindset permeates everything you do in your life. If you have a can-do attitude, you're going to be successful. There was a saying I always appreciated: can't never did anything. Now that isn't proper English and grammar, I'm sure, but it's a saying, can't never did anything. Can't never did anything. So when you respond to somebody, especially when you're a young man, well, I can't do that. And my grandpa would say, can't never did anything. And that was his way of inspiring me to think about what I just said. Get those words out of your vocabulary. The less you use those words, I can't, and you use I can, the better off you're going to be. Now, this sounds so simple. This sounds so simple. But try it for 30 days. Think about your attitude. Think about your worldview, your perception, how you see things. When you see an obstacle, are you going to overcome it? Are you going to figure out the solution? Or are you going to wait for somebody else to do it for you? We talk about taking action in Billy Goat Tales. It's one of the cornerstones, taking action. You have to take action. Solve the problem. Figure it out. Drive on every single day until you have a solution. Be a dog with a bone. Keep chewing on it, chewing on it, chewing on it. Somebody, if the master throws another bone, he'll run after the other bone. Be positive. Figure out a way to solve your problems. And it's not a race. These problems that you're solving, the problems that you're overcoming, guys, they're insignificant. It could be a $10 million deal, and I'm saying it's insignificant. Well, it is, because if you win, you solve the problem. If you lose, you have to figure out why you lost, and that only makes you better. That only makes you better. Iron sharpens iron, right? That only makes you better. The harder the problem, if you win, great. You solved it. It's a hard problem. If you lose, great, because next time you're going to be ready for that problem. And there will be a next time. There is always a next time until we run out of time, right? When you run out of time, there isn't a next time. But when it comes to problems, they're opportunities. They're not happening to you, they're happening for you. And when you can get peace and contentment in your heart relative to having a positive attitude and a can-do attitude, it's much easier. It's much easier to have a can-do attitude when you have a belief system that's supporting that. So, hope this gave you something to think about, something to chew on, and I'll see you next time on Motivational Mindset. Billy Goat, out.